Dream leads Reece, Noah, and Vincent to memory-stealing Echo Ridge, where Trinity is in danger. To escape, Reece sacrifices a Trinity memory. Outside, Ash reveals his sister is a Warlock, and Trinity is part of a dark ritual. Vincent is captured. A letter from Trinity offers hope, but time is being manipulated. They track the Warlocks to a fortress of memory illusions, find Vincent, and face Caleb. An explosion occurs. What awaits Reece in the darkness? What memory did he lose? Who is the forgotten girl? Reece continues his journey, haunted by dreams and visions of Trinity. After narrowly escaping a trap set by the Warlocks, he finds shelter in an abandoned hunter's cabin. But something about this place pulls him back, not just to memories of Trinity, but deeper, to a time long before he met her. Rain taps against the roof of the cabin, soft but steady. Reece sets his damp coat by the fireplace and crouches beside the hearth, trying to get the old wood to catch. He breathes into the fire, coaxing a flame to life, and the sparks light more than just the room. Blackthorn Hill. He remembers this cabin. He was 10 years old the last time he stood here. His father had brought him after Reece had shifted for the first time. A rite of passage. This is where we come to learn control, his father had said. To be a wolf is easy. To be a man with a wolf's soul, that takes strength. He'd been terrified. His body had felt like it was betraying him, the power, the rage, the instincts. His father had left him alone here for 3 days with nothing but a knife in the woods, but he survived. Now, 2 decades later, Reece wonders, did that boy ever come back from the woods? Or did he stay there, wild and afraid, and something else returned in his place? The fire crackles, and outside, something moves. Not Warlocks, not yet, but something from the past, watching. As Reece rises to check the window, he finds a small, leather-bound journal tucked under a floorboard, his own handwriting scrawled across the cover. Reece, age 10. He opens it, and what he reads shakes him. In the cabin, Reece finds his childhood journal, a record of his thoughts during his first shift. But the entries are strange, confused, and terrifying. Someone else's voice seems to bleed through his own. Reece stares at the ink, at the crooked letters scrawled in fear. He remembers none of it. He glances at the mirror on the cabin wall and sees his reflection blink, not once, twice, slowly, as if it was the one watching him. Suddenly the candlelight flares. A Warlock symbol flashes across the mirror, one that pulses with magic. The cabin is a trap, a spell woven through memory. Reece spins, grabbing his blade, but it's too late. Shadows fill the room, and one of them looks like a younger version of himself. "You should have stayed in the woods," the child-Reece says, his eyes pitch black, lips curling into a snarl. "We never really left." The spell inside the cabin forces Reece to relive a terrifying memory of being trapped with his younger self, a reflection twisted by Warlock magic. But the next memory it pulls him into is not of the forest. It's a funeral. Snow. It blankets everything. Silent. Suffocating. Reece is 13, standing beside a casket. His cousin Milo had been only 12 when he died during a rogue wolf ambush. The pack had failed him. Reece had failed him. Everyone said it wasn't Reece's fault, but he'd led Milo into the woods. The scene plays out again. He watches himself as a teen, screaming for help as Milo bled out, limp in his arms. No one came fast enough. "I told you," a voice whispers through the snow. "Everyone you love dies." It's the Warlock spell again, twisting memories into weapons. "But Trinity's not dead," Reece whispers, resisting the illusion. "She's still out there. I feel it." The dream world begins to crumble. Reece coughs through the smoke and sees Juniper, bruised and bloody, dragging him out. "We don't have much time," she pants. "They're coming." Reece barely escapes the burning cabin, pulled out by Juniper, who has been searching for him. "You were supposed to wait at the airstrip," Juniper says, exasperated. "Noah and Vincent are circling the outskirts." "I fell asleep," Reece admits. But it was more than that. The spell. It wasn't just a dream. They showed me my past, my mother, Milo, and something's wrong. My memories. "They're trying to erase who you are," Juniper says. "Break your mind, one piece at a time." Reece grips the edges of the old journal, salvaged from the fire. Then we fight back, not just for Trinity, for every piece of me they tried to steal. They don't realize they're being watched. Not by a Warlock, but by Ash, the silver-eyed half-blood seer from the Old Order. Her eyes narrow. "They're waking up," she mutters. "Too soon." Ash turns and whispers into a mirror etched with runes. Trinity appears inside it, chained, her head bowed. "She's getting stronger," Ash says, "and so is he. We have to stop them before they remember everything." Will the Warlocks succeed in keeping both of them in a limbo? Will Reece break out and find his Luna? What other secrets await him?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha,